calling himself the GOAT in just a second. But first, Gator Bowl down in Jacksonville. C.J. Riley, NC State, makes the nice catch for the touchdown.
So disrespectful. Get off me, son.
I mean, he's holding his left arm, doesn't matter. Goes and gets it one hand, then secures it with the left hand. Excellent catch.
I tell you what, man, I don't know what they put in these gloves, man, but these kids are catching the ball better.
Everybody's talking about the gloves, man. It's just evolution of the athlete.
Sticking with college football, that guy, trick play in the
Fat man touchdown.
Yes,
where's the fat man dance?
Northwestern's Trey Clark catches the pass.
Look at that
dive.
DB. Whoopsies. I don't want no parts of that.
He also got a great fat man name, Trey Clark, offensive lineman,
He's big
stumbling
bone.
and bumbling. No, he's fat, Jenna.
No, he's big
offensive
bone.
lineman. We can call them fat.
Hey, watch the DB right here. He's like, yeah, I ain't going to the league. I ain't about to knock myself out. I need my brain cells.
Jenna thinks I'm body shaming this offensive guard. He knows he's fat.
I get tweets about it.
About what?
About body shaming anybody. So
no,
he's big bone.
Listen, I'm not worried about your old Today Show fans, man. That's yesteryear.
Nick
First
can't
things
find his
first,
way.
fans.
Nick
Don't
can't
be
find
talking about body shaming.
All over the table this morning. On to the NBA. Magic Hornets second-year guard Malik Monk takes off.
You only wish, Nick. You only wish.
Bart,
You said you used Statue of Liberty, right? You're way down by all the
I wasn't
wristbands.
saying I was doing 180 dunks, but you out here trying to act like I can't get up.
You was smacking boards.
Oh, you know what? You're so aggravating.
Mavs Thunder, Russell Westbrook, the alley-oop to Jeremy Grant. One of Westbrook's 11 assists last night.
Dominated win by the Thunder last night over a better-than-expected Mavs team. Jeremy Grant out of Syracuse, goes up and gets it.
Bars, man. Plus. I tell you what, I love Luka Doncic, man. This dude is amazing.
He's no.
If you're Atlanta, you got to be looking at that. That's a fireable offense.
Bart,
pass on this kid.
That's a guy from Syracuse who can actually dunk.
Yeah. Jeremy Grant. Jokes on jokes.
Time for Take Your Pick. You guys want to play? Say it.
Let's
say
play.
it.
I
The
do.
dunk from Binghamton will be the first.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey, Maggie Grace from Binghamton.
So am I. We will start off in college.
All the greats.
A game our friend Chris Carter will be attending today. Number 6 Ohio State will face number 9 Washington in the Rose Bowl. So who wins, Buckeyes or Huskies? Bart, take your pick.
Urban Meyer, 82-9. This is his farewell tour. I think they play inspired for him. I think they get it done. Not even close.
Totally agree. Our guy Chris Carter's going to talk to him before the game. Or if he hasn't already, maybe talk to him last night. Little pep rally, little pregame speech. Urban Meyer's final game. Ohio State also happens to be the better team. They've got one of the best quarterbacks in college football, maybe a guy who could go number 1 or the first quarterback taken in this upcoming draft if he comes out. I think Ohio State wins. I think they cover the 7.
All right, over to the NFL. And the seemingly endless drama in Pittsburgh, with reports now that Antonio Brown was benched by Mike Tomlin Sunday after throwing a football at Big Ben, then skipping multiple practices. So who's more likely to be with the Steelers next season, AB or Mike Tomlin? Nick, take your pick.
I think they'll both be there, but I'm certain Tomlin's going to be there. There's no chance Tomlin gets fired this offseason. It was going to happen. It would have already happened, and the Steelers don't do that with coaches. So Tomlin is my answer. AB, I think it's very hard to move him. Salary cap-wise, it can kill him to move him, but it's possible. Tomlin, I would say it's impossible, so Tomlin's more likely.
I don't know. I'm going to go AB simply because you can't move him. Tomlin's been there for a long time. I think with that core, they should have had more Super Bowls underneath their belt. They've underachieved. It's been split, right? Some of the fan base loves Tomlin. Some people, question some of the decisions that he makes. And if you're going to figure out who has the longer shelf life, you're going to say maybe AB because he's playing at a high level. He's the superstar.
All right, moving over to the AFC now. It may not have been pretty, but Tom Brady and the Patriots have a bye for the 9th straight season. Brady will need plenty of help if he wants to return to the Super Bowl for the 3rd straight year. So which of his teammates is more important to the team's success? Rob Gronkowski or Sony Michel? Nick, take your pick.
This one's simple to me. Sony Michel. Like Sony Michel, the Patriots are 9-0 in games. They rush for 100 yards. They're 2-5 in games they don't. We should have known Gronk was done when Belichick tried to pull that move on his old Minty. The old banana in the tailpipe on Patricia. Hey, you want this tight end? I got him at a discount price.
I want to help you out.
I want to help you. Oh, let me help your tenure get off to a good start. Gronk has just been a shell of himself. Gronk has not been one of the 5 best tight ends in his own conference this year. So, no. Sony Michel, their first-round pick, who I questioned at the time, but has been quite good for them. He's more important.
I love Sony Michel coming out of the draft. I thought he's one of the most complete backs in the game. You also have to, it has to be Sony Michel because they need to protect this defense who doesn't have a pass rush, who can't really stop. We used to seeing this defense bend, don't break. They're breaking now. So I think you protect them by, running the football and controlling the time of possession, allowing Brady to really work the box with his mind, figuring out where that safety's dropping down and switching the play calling up and things of that sort.
All right, finally, the debate you've all been waiting for. LeBron weighed in and picked himself. So we ask you, who is the greatest player of all time, LeBron James or Michael Jordan? Bart, start with you. Take your pick.
Well, who do you think MJ would pick? Of course, LeBron's going to pick himself. MJ would pick himself, and I think more players, will pick Michael Jordan as well. I mean, he revolutionized the game. He globalized the game. He's meant more to the game of basketball, arguably, than any other athlete as well. Yes, LeBron is great, but he inspired LeBron James. That's probably why he wears the number 23. There can only be one original, and it's MJ. 6 is greater than 3.
Okay, so many of the things you said there are correct. Michael Jordan is the more important basketball player. He's the more revolutionary basketball player. Michael Jordan absolutely globalized the game, popularized the game worldwide in a way it hadn't been. There's no question. And surprised by here, your math is correct as well. 6 is greater than 3.
I am an economics major.
You're
Don't disrespect me.
Okay, my apologies.
Degree. I graduated.
But that is.
I graduated.
And we'll see. But
what are you talking about?
There's some questions about the transcript. But that is where your facts stop being correct. That's where your facts end to a degree. Listen, what we know is this. LeBron's done it for a longer period of time. He's done it at a higher level. He's done it against far stiffer finals competition. He's done it with far less help throughout his career. Never had a Scottie Pippen on each and every one of his teams. No. LeBron absolutely has had good teammates. But we've also we saw, and we're going to talk more about this later, so I'll be brief here. But we also saw a Michael Jordan team win 56 games. And Jordan retired, and they fell all the way to 55 games. We've seen LeBron leave the Cavs once. They got the number 1 pick. He left them again. They have the worst record in basketball.
Because he's also the worst general manager ever, too, LeBron is. I tell you what, answer this. Michael Jordan's best team versus LeBron's best team. Who you got?
LeBron's, because they have LeBron.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're a liar.
Oh, because LeBron could never beat a 72-win team.
I'm confident.
Oh, wait, he beat a 73-win team.
We have to take a break just quickly.
Confiscate your
Tony
J's.
Kornheiser, the woman from the Progressive Commercials, and one of the Baldwin brothers, and myself. We all graduated from Big State.
No, you all went to Big State.
I don't understand. This is not even the